the intent here is just to pause on a very specific day, the day when we have the inauguration, and to say, whatever else is going on in the United States, we need to celebrate Inauguration Day, the passing of the torch from one president to the other, the peaceful transfer of power, make sure that our flag flies all the way up the flagpole, not at half staff, regardless of whatever else is going on. And I think if you asked presidents, in a time when perhaps you're like now, we're in a time of mourning over President Jimmy Carter's passing. If you were to ask him, should we do this? I bet you he would say yes, because they understand the significance as much or more than anybody about that day and that transfer of power.
And so kind of outline to me what this act would call for. So let's say that there is a situation like we're in now where the flag has been ordered by one president to be at half staff or mast at sea because of the passing of a former president, and Inauguration Day happens to fall within that time window. What would this act outline the rules to be, I guess I should say?
The intent of this act, filed by Monica Dela Cruz, that we co-sponsored, would say whatever else is going on, to supersede existing law on that particular day. Let's supersede all the other rules and say, on that day, Inauguration Day, we are for sure going to fly our flags at full staff, not at half staff, to celebrate, again, that passing of the torch, that peaceful transfer of power, the thing that is effectively the root of our democratic process and our republic.
Now, let's say there is God forbid, a national tragedy the day before an inauguration day. Would this still have the flags at their highest point come the next day?
Well, the intent of the bill is indeed that, but we need to remain flexible down the road. But when you talk about the history of the United States and you look at the long-standing transfer of power every 4 years, whatever else is going on in this nation, there are definitely periods and times of mourning, but it's a time of celebration. It's a time of celebrating the rule of law and the democratic process and the very foundation of our republic, to say, on this day, regardless of whatever else is going on, let us pause on just that day and make sure that our flags are at high staff.